Memester of the Week contains fantasy violence, drug use, and horror elements. A list of topics, themes, and subjects featured in this episode is included in the description. If you ever feel unsafe or suicidal, please call your local crisis center, emergency services, or national hotline. A link to the international list of crisis hotlines is listed in the description below. Remember, you matter.
We see the camera kind of float down above the trees, seeing the van driving up the winding roads up to Mistrand Manor.
Dan's brooding at the moment.
Kai just looking out the window, hitting the blunt, feet propped up on the dash, not saying anything.
Journey's just looking at YouTube videos about how not to crash a plane.
Creed is playing very silently on the radio. Hold me now!
Ow.
Yeah.
Journey's ready, except she's getting more anxiety with every plane video that she's watching.
I like how you specifically said watching videos on how to not crash a plane, not watching videos on how to fly a plane. Those are very different goals.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah.
You don't need to know how to fly a plane. There's autopilot for that, but
I don't think that's true.
I would like to know exactly what Journey searches for and what the results are like.
I mean, I think she does search how not to crash a plane, like verbatim, and the results are things like deadly attack that killed hundreds in blah blah blah, or like deadly plane crash, or you won't believe how this plane did a flip and then exploded, or yeah, it's just like the worst shit. That's not helpful at all.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a flight that like disappeared.
Yeah. Oh, so true.
Yeah, the CIA agent on the other end of Journey's search history is like, what the fuck is this girl going through right now? Like, what's happening?
This is not a new search for most CIA
Yeah, they take a drink
agents,
every time somebody Googles how to not crash a plane.
Oh god.
If there is an FBI agent watching Journey, she's probably already on a list. So she's like a risk factor because she's engaging in a lot of conspiracies. And then now she's looking up planes.
Yeah, they're like, hold on.
Probably like a heightened alert, like on her.
Yeah, well, we already know that someo's after Journey.
Yeah, we still haven't figured out why MIB is after me yet. So.
Wait a minute. She's just going to get arrested. That's all that's actually happening. Is Journey's just kind of wanted on suspicion of committing terrorism.
Oh my god. No.
That's it.
I can't believe Journey is wanted by the most interesting boys.
Oh.
The masters in business.
Oh, so true. I think she's gonna look up from her phone and see that the two are being huffy with each other. So guys, the plan. We gotta talk about the plan. My research, and she looks down at her phone, it isn't very helpful right now.
What exactly did you guys come up with then?
She looks over at Mordecai.
Play is simple. Commandeer a plane, supercharge it with magic, fly it right into the thing. We bail before it explodes. Done.
Like a Cessna, or?
I feel like a Cessna's probably the easiest. and the easiest to jump out of.
And then Journey is immediately searching how not to crash a Cessna and hoping for better results.
So, yeah, we just fly the Cessna, supercharge it with magic from all three of us, and then turn on the autopilot and just cruise it right in, and before impact, we all leap out. It's kind of sick.
Supercharge it with magic for what? Like,
to increase its stopping power. Make it like a bomb. We just turn the plane into like a big, like, heavy bomb.
Okay, but like, wouldn't that drop like explosive, fiery debris on everybody in the town anyway, and we'd just kill everyone?
Okay, I'm pretty sure no, but when we reduce the, like, impact location from a single point to many smaller points, we're increasing the chance of the town surviving. You know how the dinosaurs died? Sick. If for whatever reason that big asteroid had broken up into many smaller asteroids, the devastation that caused would be less, because you effectively reduce the mass of the impact location. To put a better example that you might understand, Journey, you ever seen One Punch Man?
She shakes her head.
I think at this point you guys arrive at Mistran.
And then I just close with, and so because of Saitama Sensei's actions, they saved the city.
Journey's palms are sweating as she is furiously like scrolling through YouTube looking for videos.
Yeah, she's watching One Punch Man AMVs now.
Just watching clips of fucking One Punch Man.
she finds one too, that same Creed song.
Oh my god. Journey low-key getting inspired by Tatsumaki.
Fair, actually.
Because she's also telepathic?
Oh, so true.
Yep. So you guys arrive at Ristler.
Roro.
There's a readier.
They hit the Rentagon.
Mr. President.
Rentagon is crazy, Blake. I like that.
I know it was good because the laugh was so intense there that you completely clipped out.
I almost spat out my fucking coffee, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Meteor cred. We're all gonna die. Let's lock in.
I don't know why they got me so bad.
I know why it got you so bad.
Ret fuel can't route real reams.
Right.
Christ.
Maggie.
This has gone on too long.
Breathe. Okay.
Yeah, with fucking Creed playing in the background.
You're just self-soothing with Creed.
It's just been 20 minutes of this song on repeat.
Please leave all of this in.
I'm like actively thinking about like how do I even deal with this? With this one. Do I cut it and then put it at the end of the episode? Do I leave it? Like what? I'm not getting rid of it.
Well, remember we had talked about like having like a Patreon or Ko-Fi or something with like bloopers and stuff.
Yeah, here you go.
That's also very true.
That.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so we pull up to the manor, and is my dad standing outside with Mr. Mothman?
You guys come into the mansion, and LaFleur greets you with Indrid and Mr. Sitwell. And there's a weird tension between Mr. Sitwell and Indrid right now, because Mr. Sitwell is just like, so you're You're a psychic, huh? He's like, yeah. I knew you would say that. Right.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of that today.
James has already like made himself a pot of coffee, and
He's just holding the entire
Yeah,
pot of coffee
yeah.
outside as he's standing there.
not even like in a mug. He's sipping from the pot.
Oh, I was gonna say he's like holding a mug that says "World's Best Dad Detective."
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I want
Throw
fan
it on
art
the
of
merch
that. Somebody,
store.
please.
Amelia, that's your new job. Go make that merch.
Okay.
Go do that.
Okay. I can do that.
We need that. But yeah. Okay, so you guys arrive. The boys are here.
Yeah, we got those glizzies
Excellent,
for you,
thank you.
sir.
He takes out his chili dog and starts eating it.
Damn, Journey, your dad really going in on those glizzies.
I don't like the way you said that.
Said what?
So about the meteor.
Yeah, Dan is like leaning on the door of the van, popping popcorn chickens and just looking up into the sky.
Sad boy hours.
Right. Yeah, about the meteor. Let's go into the let's head inside, go to the library, and we can talk this out, kind of figure out what
Is
we're
LaFleur cool with us
what we're
eating
doing
Sonic
here.
in the library?
LaFleur is basically like of the opinion like this is your house. Like it's
It's
fair.
my problem to deal with it.
fine.
I asked LaFleur to set the table in the library for us to eat a fine, glizzy-filled meal.
Just like actual silverware and like silk napkins.
Yeah, it's like a like long like mahogany table that is traditionally done for like used for a lot of people being able to sit and like pile books up and do research at, but instead you guys just have like bags of Sonic.
Wait. So LaFleur brings the table into the room?
No, the table definitely already existed.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if I could trick you into revealing some of LaFleur's strength, but we'll move on from that.
I was trying to trap you and it didn't work. Never mind.
Mordecai is like kind of memeing. Like he grabs a very nice napkin and like flicks it out and like rests it on his lap and grabs the silver knife and starts fucking cutting into his big ass
Hell
fucking
yeah.
glizzy.
Dan picks up like his like silver knife and starts eyeing it, and then is gonna try to casually slide it into his pocket.
Bro, Dan is gonna steal from me?
Just casually.
Under pressure. This is like
Yeah.
a room full of people that you're doing this on.
Pressure. One of my better moves, of course. Because I'm so cool.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
We don't see
Add
shit.
a one harm knife with the tag of silver to your inventory.
Excellent.
I'm kind of liking this Dark Dan. It's getting a little hotter.
I've replaced my knife. It just
Hell
doesn't
yeah.
have the enchantment.
Oh, right.
So in a way, it's
in
better.
a way, it's slightly better because you don't need to narratively hurt yourself to use it.
It's
Yeah.
less interesting.
So, Mr. Sitwell,
Oh.
the best plan we have at the moment, and I think we have a solid choice here, is commandeering a Cessna, which my family might already have one, maybe? I don't know. Or renting one. We don't have to steal it. But it would be pretty cool if we commandeered it. We're like air pirates. It's kind of sick. Supercharging it with magic to increase its like stopping power and its exploding power. Flying it up into the sky at the meteor at the right time when it enters an altitude that we can approach it from. And then bailing while it's on that collision trajectory, parachuting down while the plane hits the comet and explodes it. Thoughts?
Well, first of all, thank you for the Sonic. That was very nice.
Yeah, it was cool watching you eat that glizzy.
Stop saying that word.
Okay.
So this comet comes only like once every couple of 100 years, right? We don't need to destroy it. What if we just redirected it?
So it comes back again in 100 years and continues this threat, and then putting our fucking progeny in an infinite loop of fear trying to solve this problem?
Well, if we figure out the reason why it's being thrown off its course in the first place, it might just not hit us, and then it won't be a problem.
Have you figured that out?
Well, let's leave this to Dyril. What is your roll investigative mystery for Mr.
Me?
Sitwell? Yeah.
Using Mord stats?
Using Mord stats. Let's see what you can figure out in this moment in this conversation.
I got a 9.
Okay. Yeah, ask one question about the situation. You can also use the phenomenon question.
Something like phenomenon. What could fix it?
So angry.
For what could fix it? With what you know right now. You know that the comet is coming. You know that there's something about the house that is making that happen. If you could figure out and nullify what has changed about the house, or if you could change the connection that the comet has to this situation, then the comet would no longer need to be on the course that it is.
Something is pulling that comet off course. Guys, was Mistrend Manor here 100 years ago when this... Guys, was Mistrend Manor here 100 years ago when this comet came by last?
Yeah, LaFleur will say, oh, yeah. Yes, Mr. Dan.
Mr.
You can call me Mr. Ryan, actually.
I thought your name was Dan.
Basically the same fucking thing.
Right,
Yep.
Mr. Ryan. Mr. Manor was here and has been here for about nearly 200 years. Last time that this comet did make its pass, it did pass overhead and everything was fine.
Well, something has changed because I asked the Brotherhood to look into our prophecies regarding Mistrend. They didn't tell me exactly what they found, but they said there's no stopping it and I have to leave.
Which he tried to do.
I mean, also, do you really believe that? How do you know they're not just trying to take you away from us?
Which they probably are. Good point, Journey.
Whether they're telling the truth, whether they're being forthright or not, their word is what goes. I don't have a choice.
You're an adult.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard, man. Come on, dude. Everybody's got a choice. We all make choices.
I'm gonna sort of like rub my hand where the tattoo is and say, there's no running from these people.
Oh no, did you do like a Harry Potter thing?
Oh, I watched that movie. It's like a Horcrux, right? That's what it's called?
No, it's like a contract thing or something.
Oh, we have to cut off his hand.
No, hold on. That's a bit.
I slipped my hand into my pocket. Yeah.
Journey is going to turn to LaFleur and be like, okay, well, I know the manor has been around for a really, really long time, but how long have you been here?
Everybody leans in and squints at LaFleur.
LaFleur's like, I haven't been around as long as the manor.
Okay, when did you get here?
A while after.
She has her notebook out.
Journey, Dana's not. Who am I? Mordecai is like nodding his head at Journey, like, these are great questions. Like, please.
She's gonna like take her pencil and like poke it into his chest a little bit and be like, I need specifics. Lives are at stake here, sir.
Well, I assure you, nothing about my existence is the cause of this comet being thrown off its path.
That's exactly what someone who would be responsible for the comet coming their way would say. Give me a date.
That's manipulate someone.
Does he watch my YouTube channel?
No. I feel like that would have come up already.
Damn it.
Isn't there something on there that says like when you meet somebody you can use it?
Yeah.
I mean,
when you meet someone for the first time during a mystery.
So it doesn't have to be the first time you meet them, just the first time during a mystery.
That's true.
I don't think that's how it works. I wasn't reading it.
Oh, it's the first time I saw you today. Let me see.
Okay. That is a 14.
Brother.
And I have an
Jesus
advanced manipulate someone.
Christ.
Oh.
So LaFleur is now my ally for the rest of the mystery.
Oh.
But he's
He
more
already
now.
was.
But now, like, more so.
He likes my stick-to-itiveness.
Oh, shit. They're
On a
friends.
12 plus, not only will they do what you want right now, but they also become your ally. In this case, permanently.
Oh my god. Wait, LaFleur and Journey just hang out now.
They're pals. Right. Everyone's clearly very passionate about this. You have all had questions. For a long while, I was created in roughly like around 1890.
Oh, dude, you're like old.
Yes, thank you, Master Bridges.
Created. So you are a chimera or of some sort?
Oh my god, vampire.
Homunculus?
Vampire, I knew it.
No. Just a homunculus.
Oh, no. Yeah, like, is this like a Frankenstein type situation?
Perhaps a flesh
Frankenstein's monster.
Yes, I am a homunculus.
golem. Okay,
Aw,
that makes sense.
That's so cute. You're my little hummy.
Were you made by a vampire?
No, unfortunately, there were no vampires involved in my creation.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say there were no vampires in the 1800s, which I'm like, that can't happen. There's so much
No.
literature.
No, for sure there were a lot of vampires in the 1800s.
More or less
Wait.
than now?
Excellent question.
Another time.
LaFleur, did my family make you?
Yes. Some of your ancestors were alchemists.
Oh, sick. That makes a lot of sense. My mom's book makes more sense in that case now. Is my family's blood in you?
No. I don't need blood, and I never have.
So wait, do you eat food then? Do you eat the pizza?
Well, usually a homunculus is functionally, like biologically, pretty similar to a living, like an organic biological construction, such as a human.
I actually don't need sustenance. I just have a daily recharge, and that's about it.
I mean, we got
photosynthesis.
it.
Recharge your crystal.
I get it. Photosynthesis makes sense.
Journey's like, I mean, we got an extra limeade from Sonic if you want it, but like, you know, I don't know. It just,
I mean, yeah, my body processes food and things like that, but I do not need.
your body won't process this. She hands it to him.
Wait, LaFleur, I kind of have a dark question for you. If you're up for that.
As he's sipping on the limeade.
I take a sip of my ocean water and then a hit on my blunt. Wait, so for the people out there who smoke weed, low key though, do take a sip of ocean water and then take a drag off of something, like take a hit.
We should not be giving this advice.
It tastes so good. Just saying. It like enhances the flavor.
Ocean water?
Yeah, that's not.
Oh no.
I will, dude. We will end the recording here. I swear to God.
No. That's not like. I'm questioning the content of what you've said. I'm not trying to make an I hardly know her joke this time.
Okay, all right. Sonic has a its own drink called ocean water. It's blue.
Are you positive that exists outside of Florida? I've never seen that.
Don't know and don't care because it's amazing. So,
wow.
It's basically, it's kind of like coconut Sprite. Essentially, it's kind of coconutty. But it's blue.
It's quite good.
Yeah,
that sounds nuts.
Pretty banging.
Mr. DM. When was the last time the comet hit? Or like passed over?
Roughly 100 years ago.
Okay, so that was.
So LaFleur was here.
He was here.
He was around.
Yeah, he was here before the comet. Because you said 1800s.
Yep.
1890 something.
Okay, so he's clear. He's clear. Okay.
So you're not the magnet.
No.
No, sir, I'm definitely not.
But I have a lot more questions for you, but maybe not now. Not now, but later.
That's I mean, that's perfectly fine. I can answer any questions that you really need.
Yeah, but I have a lot of questions that I don't need, but I like just kind of want you to answer.
Has she always been like this?
Yeah.
James just
All three
fucking
of them.
laughs.
Yeah. Questions are her thing.
She's like kind of scribbling, like she's scribbling out pages in her notebook now, and she's like a little disappointed that he's not a vampire. She's getting huffy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Memester of the Week. Thanks for listening. By now, I think we should have started doing Streamster again. So you can come check us out. Streamster of the Week on Twitch. We typically play a lot of horror games, sometimes adventure games, sometimes silly little things. I think for American time, just about every Saturday for a few hours. If we're not there, we're doing something else. But it's a good time to just hang out, have some fun, take some time to play some games. Thank you guys for checking out our stuff. It's just been really nice getting in it and getting through this arc. This arc's phenomenal. And speaking of phenomenal things, if you want to support us, we have a Ko-Fi. Also, you can just share us on social media. Come join us on Bluesky. Come join us on the Actual Place Discord, where there's also great shows like Pest Control. What a great segue. Pest Control is starting a brand new season right now. I think by the time this airs, the first episode will be out for Pest Control Scionwood. So, here's a trailer for Pest Control Scionwood, their third season. I'm so excited about it. Let's check it out and get back to the action. Bye.
What is your name and current position within the company?
My name is Isidora Tripolia. Torpor.
Doug Vespa, somewhere between acting director and director, if I understand correctly.
My name is Kai Lee, one of the scientists in Grant.
Just to be clear, when a gun is pointed at you, you usually aren't the one asking questions.
All right, tell me why I shouldn't kill you right now.
Dozing at his side is an aged golden retriever.
It's a good dog.
He takes a heart out of a cold box and squeezes it dry. Who's got a playlist? I got Ox.
The anomaly kills a member of the team.
I just want to make sure that I don't have to worry about you do I have to worry about you?
Thank you. And I pull out my magnum and I shoot her in the throat.
Pest Control presents Scionwood, a brand new, fully scored horror campaign of Monster of the Week. Find us wherever the forest is whispering.
So, if we don't fly it into the comet, which that's kind of what I'm favoring. LaFleur, can we talk to the house? Like the house got like a brain or something that we can talk to?
Yeah, can we ask if there's something in the house that wasn't here before? That could be it.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I mean, couldn't we just have a good old-fashioned seance? Talk to the spirit of the house?
Yeah, the house loves me, right? So I could tell
done a seance before.
Yeah. We could ask the house to transform into a giant cannon. And then shoot the comet.
Can it do that?
Is there a physical center point to the house's consciousness?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's move over to the house map. Yeah, I'd say...
Is there a heart?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you haven't been able to go in any of the specific mechanical rooms, let's say, of the house. But I think you all know the way that you can easily get to any part of the house that you need to, if you need to take a shortcut or anything like that, you always go through the room of doors.
Cool.
Oh no. We're going to have to start opening as many doors as possible.
It is going to be like
Scooby-Doo situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cue the montage.
Mordecai puts on his bandana, gets in a sprinting position.
Maybe we don't sprint through the doors.
Journey, one of them might have an airport, and then I run.
Huh?
Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, we'll catch up.
He's gonna get himself hurt.
It'll take me to Denver Airport.
All roads do lead to Denver Airport.
You don't know that.
I think we all
have no
know
idea
that.
about that.
I think we all know. Journey in her conspiracy brain knows somewhere deep inside.
All I know is that somehow the room of doors can take you to places elsewhere.
Yeah.
So there's a non-zero chance that one of these doors goes to an airport of some fashion.
I think you're thinking of a hangar, actually.
I can take one right off the tarmac, dude. It doesn't matter.
Dan is going to get up and then take the remainder of his thing of fries and then pour them all down into his mouth.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I think at that moment, the doorbell rings.
I'll go get it. I'm already sprinting. So.
Dan freezes.
you redirect yourself as you're sprinting. You do the Scooby-Doo, the Hanna-Barbera ass,
Just breaks.
Dan is going to hide in the library, actually.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
That's a choice.
I'm going to roll a d4.
Oh, great. It's either going to be a pizza delivery man, a Jehovah's Witness, one of the MIB, or our friends from college. Who's it going to be?
You kind of nailed it.
Oh, shit.
That was kind of the idea.
Let it be my friends.
Mordecai, you run up and open the door, and you see Tony and JT and Clea and a man in a dark suit.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? You made it.
Yeah, hey man. Mr. Smith?
Oh no.
Here saw us coming up and wanted to have a talk with you and your dad. LaFleur's your dad, right?
Nah, he's a homunculus that helps our family.
Mr. Smith just quickly is caught off guard. Is like, fuck. Takes out a notebook and like starts writing things down.
Hey,
Can Journey use a move to like telepathically knock it out of his hand?
Do you have telepathy?
I have hex or something.
Isn't that your thing?
You do have
you move things with your mind.
You have Jinx. You have
a Jinx. Sorry, I was like, I knew it ended in an X, but I didn't know what the name was. Yeah, I have Jinx.
yeah, Jinx is just a move that you say that you activate, right?
Yeah, well, no, I have to roll for it. It says, oh
yeah, you have to roll to determine your hold.
Yeah, I can interfere with someone or inflict harm, or the target loses something, so maybe he'll fucking lose his notebook and I can pick it up later.
Oh my god, actually?
It says the target loses something that you will soon find, so...
Oh my god, yeah. Please.
Journey is going to use Jinx now. Here we go.
I love that this has come up in not a combat situation. This is such an amazing move for combat. And instead of using it for that, Journey's just doing it because she wants to fuck with this guy.
Yeah, I'm just being petty. That's all.
Yeah, I love that Journey sees Mordecai doing this and is like hiding behind something, is full magic sniping this dude from deep within the house, like in some corridor.
Yep. Here we go. Okay, it's a mixed success.
Okay, on a mixed success, you hold 1. So what would you like to happen to this?
I would like the target to lose the fucking notebook and for me to find it later.
Yeah, I think what happens is like this guy starts to like try and write something down and he like fumbles with the notebook and it falls to the ground and he's like, shit.
And it's dark.
Right? Yeah,
it's just front light
outside. And in that moment, the house, unnoticed to this man, the house shifts a little bit and that notebook is gone.
The house ate it.
There's like a belching sound from deep within.
Yeah.
And I guess the justification is that Journey is just thinking like, I want that notebook, and I also don't want him to write stuff down about us because I don't know who this guy is. So I guess the house is helping her in that way.
Narratively, what a fucking huge move.
Yeah, honestly,
that's insane.
We have this agent's notes on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also really like the idea of the house like getting used to you guys and then starting to like serve you as well.
Yeah, being a homie.
Yep.
A homie?
Sick.
Right.
All right. Guardian.
Mordecai's just like, whoa, Butterfingers. Careful, buddy.
He's like having a panic attack because all of that sensitive information is just gone.
Okay, well, how about you, weird little Matrix dude, put a pin on that real quick. Talking to my friends. Hey, dude, guys, welcome. Mikasa es Sukasa. So, JT, you're looking so much better, man. Shouts out.
Yeah, JT's like, yeah, man. It's really nice to see you. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, sick, dude. Guys, come on in. Pizza is on its way. We're about to go play in the Room of Doors. I'm very excited for that. And I've got, I got all the good shit that I usually got too. If you guys are trying to chill out, Dan and Journey are here. Yeah, sick.
Oh, excuse me. Did you say Journey was here?
Yeah, my friend Journey.
Can I use Jinx to trip Mordecai?
Just Jinx spamming.
Yeah.
Can I say that Dan has gained the courage to listen through the door outside of the library and realize that it's not the Brotherhood coming to take him?
Yes. I think that's acceptable.
I would like to knock over a bookshelf.
Okay.
Roll to knock over bookshelf.
What's happening here?
Failure. You are crushed by the bookshelf. You take 5
And
harm.
you die.
Would you like me to roll tough, or is that just something I can do?
I mean, like, for what purpose, I guess, is the question.
I quickly pieced together it's Mr. Smith and that Mordecai is gonna fucking blab everything. And
Yep.
I want to draw their attention away.
Okay, so you want to draw their attention. Act under pressure.
Yes. Okay.
Draw whose attention? Me or the agent?
Everyone.
Everybody. I want to change the situation.
Ooh. Honestly, instead of an act under pressure, I'm going to say that this is a manipulate someone, because you are trying to like manipulate these people.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds great. My best ability, charm.
Perfect.
Wait, doesn't your charm get like a bonus right now because you're kind of
because I'm suppressing the spell, it gets a -1 on top of the -1.
It gets worse. Actually.
Oh no.
We got to get you to embrace your true form.
Yeah, that's a failure.
That's
all right, mark that experience.
I level up.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go level.
I erase a luck point.
I think what happens here with this is that you still knock over the bookshelf, but Mordecai is so like locked in on just like, oh, I have friends and like people to entertain, that he does not notice, and he just continues talking to Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
And LaFleur and James are in the library with you, and they're like, son, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing?
They full see Dan just grab a bunch of books and just fucking rip them down and throw them down to the floor.
That agent out there in that black suit, he's here to do something that is not cool, and we need to draw their attention away, and I cannot believe that this didn't work.
Right. Okay.
He's here after Journey.
Oh. Right. Yeah, Mr. Sitwell is going to step out of the library. Sitwell then. Walk up and say, "Oh, hi, how are you guys doing?" I was
guys, this is Journey's dad.
Questions. I'm sorry? Yes, I work for the...
Yeah, that's me.
MIB.
Well, hey, guys, just come on in and we'll deal with the dude in the suit.
Do you have a warrant? You're from a government agency, correct? Right, of course. Do you have a warrant? Then get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to... So Journey is kind of like around the corner, right? Not in the room with everybody?
Yeah, no, I think she kind of like followed Dan to see what he was up to.
I was going to like lay a hand on Journey's shoulder and say, let's go in. Let's go deeper in.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
And
Mr. Siswell,
I'll lead you into the library.
Came here to have a conversation.
Can't wait for this fight scene.
This is actually just Dan tricking Journey into helping him pick up the books that he threw down off.
And I told you that you don't have a warrant, so there's no reason for you to be searching this house or having conversations with anyone therein. And it's very apparent that you are not welcome here. So, how about this? We'll give the kids a choice if they actually want to have a conversation with you. If they say no, you best be on your way. Does that sound fair? And I feel like this is a manipulate someone from Mr. Sitwell. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to like just full on steal this scene and be like, no, I'm going to play by myself. I'm literally going to play with myself over here.
Well, okay. So how about that? Before you play with yourself, I will say one thing to the guy, and if I don't like his answer, I will default to Mr. Sitwell as the authority here.
Okay, yeah.
Also, that whole exchange with the warrant thing or get the fuck out of here, Mordecai is just like wide-eyed, like hitting his blunt the whole time, like darting between the two. Just freaked out, dude.
What would you like to know?
Agent Smith, I have 2 questions for you. And you're going to answer them right now, or Mr. Sitwell stands. Got it, dude? Okay, it sounds like you're confirming that. A. Question number 1. Do you have a plane at your disposal? It's yes or no. Specifically, can it be here within the hour? Or can it be used by us within the hour? Specifically, yes or no?
Manipulate someone, I think, is the answer here.
All right, that is question number 1. Here we go.
We're rolling a lot today.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
I work for... That's a 9.
I got a 9.
Fairly. So that's
Fairly well-funded part of the government.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I could get a plane in the next
so,
few hours. Is that the question?
All right. That's plus points for you, Mr. Agent Smith. Question number 2. Are you ready for this one? It's going to fucking blow your mind. No, don't genie me, you dick. Question 2.
What?
Can you and your agency stop a comet from hitting my house?
Why would a comet hit your house?
Like,
This man just can't shut up.
in the next 12 hours? Answer the question. Can you stop a comet from hitting my house in the next 12 hours?
Journey.
You're not answering my question, dude. Last chance. Answer this question, or I default to Mr. Sitwell.
I like that you're
And
using
you can get the fuck
Sitwell.
out.
Fucking guard dog. Not
That stash
LaFleur.
does something.
Not LaFleur, the fucking homunculus, but my dad.
Yeah. Let's be real. Parental like
Maybe?
dad mode trumps
true.
Trumps being a mystical being.
I know absolutely nothing
Yeah,
about
that
your
stash does a
situation
lot of- it's
or
pulling a lot
what
of weight
you are
here. Yeah.
really talking about. In a hypothetical, maybe this agency would be able to help you with
Elaborate.
that. But I'm really not sure. There's a lot of red tape that would have to be gone through, and I don't know if we would have. You said 12 hours?
Yep, in the next 12 hours, a comet that comes here every 100 years is potentially going to strike this domicile and destroy the entire town.
In the library, I'm like, are you okay?
She's shredding her fingernails in her mouth, listening to this conversation going on outside.
I'm going to grab your hands out of your mouth and put them on the table and say, sit down. I really hope Mordecai isn't in there like laying out our whole situation to this guy.
I think he's gonna yap. I think he's yapping everything.
I don't want to get you involved.
I don't think we could
what the
get
fuck
something
do we do about
like
this?
that figured out.
I don't know. Should I like drop something on him?
Quickly?
Well, I
If we
tried
had
dropping
more
things
time,
and that
if we
didn't do
knew more
anything.
about the
So
That's
situation,
true.
Maybe, but I am not.
Now we have all
the
these books to
person
pick up.
in charge of making those decisions. The who?
Wow. Basically worthless. I might as well ask the Fae-King for help.
Oh my god!
The king of the Fae, Oberon. So he's pretty cool. He's my homie.
He's like, wait,
Journey's
no,
like
I want to hear about
sneezing
the fake.
in the library, just sneezing intensely.
So, Mr. Sitwell,
James just
you
like,
got this.
yeah, James is like, all right, yeah, you can come back with a warrant and maybe we'll have a conversation then. Goodbye. The door slams in his face.
God, what a dick, right, Mr. Sitwell? Jesus.
Son, you really have to learn when to shut up.
Meaning?
Don't talk to cops.
He's not a cop. He's a simulated being from a technological like society that looks like squids and stuff.
All right, but in the Matrix, they still reported back and like shared that information with the hive mind, correct?
Mordecai hits his blunt. Mr. Sitwell, welcome to Zion.
Let's go.
No. No.
I like the idea of James getting all the cultural references, but still not having any time for Mordecai's shit.
Yep.
I'm just high all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's me.
That's the character.
I got us some drugs. Interesting, because I take drugs. And me. That's why I got two.
So now my friends are here. Yay.
Hooray.
Yeah,
Now
your
we
friends
all
are
get to
here.
panic about how we're all gonna die. Hey, but you know what? We can each go into a door because we have lots of people now to look at every door in this room of doors.
People re-enter the library to see me standing in front of Journey with my hand in my pocket.
Nice. And you guys already know Clea. And
Hello, everyone.
this is Tony,
So,
my NB homie. They are Clea is like goth chick from France. Tony is an NB who works at the
at King Ramses.
at King Ramses,
Yep.
the coffee shop in the common area of school. They are black, tall, always wearing their barista apron for some reason because they're either going or coming from work.
Still wearing their barista apron. Need to make that
Yeah.
super clear.
Got work in the morning.
Me and Jason decided that they're perpetually going to or coming from work every time that we see them.
Hey, as an ex-barista, that's how we be.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's 100% what it is.
And then JT, we all skate together. And JT specifically is a little shorter, Filipino, but looking a little pale, question mark, Mr. Keeper?
Yeah. Looking a little pale.
But also hotter at the same time.
Very attractive.
Shorts,
Hey.
button-up shirt. Yeah.
What's up, everyone? What happened with the agent?
Oh, it was super fucking cool, actually. Mr. Sitwell and... Well, mostly Mr. Sitwell got that guy to leave.
Oh, good.
Okay, Dan relaxes.
Wait, Mordecai, you didn't say anything to him, did you?
Let's see. I talked to him about the Fae-King, and then I asked him if he could help us with the comet. He did not give me a good answer. I didn't say anything about you other than that you are here.
Why did you...
Mordecai, what is your problem?
You wanted me to lie?
Yeah.
Can Journey find the notebook, the little notebook that he had under the pile
Picking
of
up the
books that
books.
she's putting away.
Yeah. Under the pile of books, you see a little notebook that does not fit on the shelf like with the rest of the books. They were all like very well packed.
This like smirk comes over her face as she lifts the page up and like opens up to the last page where there was something starting to be like hastily scribbled about a homunculus.
Yeah.
And that's the last note on the page.
Yeah, it gets like halfway through and like the pen like draws off and like scratches across both pages.
Yeah, he had written down homo and then it just
Oh my god.
Good for them.
Yep,
Nice.
well, this is at least something good to come out of this.
Yeah, write that down. Put that in your inventory. Like, write it down,
Okay.
please.
I'm gonna put Agent Smith
Agent Smith's notebook.
notebook.
Yeah.
Mordecai, you've never known me to be the kind of guy who can read the room, have you?
What?
Like, you've never known me to be the best judge of character or be, good around people and have a sense of like social situations.
Right, that's what you have me for, dude.
Yeah, I could tell he was bad news instantly.
Yeah, but
How
that
could
doesn't
you
mean
not?
I didn't say that I didn't. Of course I don't trust him.
If you didn't trust him, then why did you say all of that?
Were those like secrets or?
I mean, it took a lot of effort for me to find out that LaFleur was a homunculus, so I've been taking notes on that guy for a while now.
Well, Journey, I don't believe that we have to hide people's identities.
I mean,
and
he
that
wanted
they
to
can
hide it.
live openly.
Did you ask him if he was cool with that?
LaFleur, is that cool?
Honestly, no. I'd really rather not people know that I exist in this state.
Yeah, right, because they can like melt him or something. Isn't that what you can? Oh wait, no, that's another thing.
The world at large doesn't know that I should exist. And the more people that know about that and are ignorant of it, the more people can be afraid of that.
You're right. That's my bad, dude. I mean, we should educate people and like open the world up to all peoples, but it's not my place to like put you at the forefront of that, and I'm sorry.
Character.
Okay, well, what about Journey? Now they know she's here and they're going to come back.
She's like running her hands through her hair.
Right. Well,
we can't do anything about what Mordecai has or hasn't said now, right? What we can do is we can go ahead and I guess have your friends help now that they're here. And
awesome.
Do a seance and try and talk to the building, talk to the house, and figure out what has changed, what is different.
I'm going to look at the everybody who just walked in, all the normies, and say, everybody got that?
Yeah, honestly, guys, it's going to be way easier than fighting the vampires that we did last summer.
You guys fought vampires?
Huh?
Sorry, you guys fought vampires?
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, me, JT, Tony took care of some vamps. It's pretty sick.
Oh man, would have been cool to see.
Yeah, Clea, I'm sorry we didn't tell you. Should have done that.
You know, honestly, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
It's kind of cool though, right?
Yeah. In a incredibly horrifying way.
Yeah, vampires are real, but some of the lore about them pretty true. You can stake them and cut their head off to kill them.
Well, good to know. And JT like looks a little uncomfortable.
It like Mordecai just taps him on the shoulder. It's cool. It's cool.
So let's stay focused.
Let's everyone
let's all go to the room of doors. We'll set up the seance. We'll do this, and we'll see what the house has to say for itself. All right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, the house is alive. That's also a thing, too.
Oh! You know what? That tracks with what I know about you. That makes sense.
Right.
Is it like Encanto?
I guess so.
Oh, I loved Encanto. Pressure like a drip, 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 drip.
And I'm arms over my homie's shoulders as we start walking towards the room of doors.
Yeah, you guys all get set up in this circular room with doors on like every angle, essentially, of the walls. LaFleur and James set up a circle of candles that get lit and instruct everyone like, okay, everybody sit in the circle, hold hands.
Dan starts lighting candles and transcribing some runes in a circle in the center.
Yeah, I think everyone gets settled in. So this is going to be a big magic. Wants to initiate that? Who wants to be the person who rolls and who wants to help out?
I can help out, I guess.
I think Journey should be the center point.
I don't want to be the center point.
Mordecai is the connection to the house.
Yeah, that's also true.
I don't know who is leading the ritual itself, because I've got experience with magic and specifically with seances, like in the Christmas special that one time. So I could lead the ceremony, but Mordecai should lead the actual communication.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
We'll use Dan's weird stat and then help outs from the other two players.
Yeah.
Sound good? And Mordecai, you will have to talk to the house for us.
Okay, so when we are communing with a spirit, it's a little different than what we did last time. Last time we were summoning it here to our presence.
True.
What you need to do is block out your physical sensation and open your mind to sort of non-physical communication, okay?
Oh, I have the perfect thing for that, and I get out my LSD.
That's great for you, but everybody else.
I look to my friends. Y'all want some LSD for this?
You don't need to close your eyes, but you do need to look beyond.
Journey has instead used one of her antlers to make it into a little fidget spinner.
Ooh, perfect. Journey's
like
just playing Subway Surfer.
That's so real.
A bone fidget spinner, though? Like,
Kinda sick.
Yeah, that's tight.
pretty fucking cool.
I want to hear what that sounds like.
Oh.
That's got a tickle.
That'd be
Yep.
smooth.
More merch ideas.
Yeah, let's commission a bone fidget spinner.
They're probably out there, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, surely.
So everybody joins hands. Except for Journey with the fidget spinner.
I'll put one hand in.
Okay. And am I rolling use magic?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a failure.
Oh,
With a
no.
6.
Okay. That's a 6. So what
We can
happens?
get that to a mix, right?
Yeah. Okay, so narratively, Dan's luck has been affected recently quite badly.
Mhm.
He is channeling this seance and he can't quite clear his mind. And something just isn't going right. And everyone gets a sense that something is bad. Like, I don't know if it's like something feels wrong or there's like a shaking or whatever, like visually what happens, but there is a sense of something not going right. And the other two can help out by contributing.
Yeah, as you are doing this,
the like airflow through this room starts picking up, and the doors of this room that have always been locked start flying open and flashing scenes of what's beyond it. A shrine, a laboratory, a conservatory that looks up to the stars above, and all of these doors are flying open and closing very quickly. We see like a massive ballroom. Who's using help out here?
I think we should both, right?
Yeah, can we? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it this time.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit. Okay.
oh my
Mordecai
god.
has rolled a 6.
Oh boy.
It's all
So-
up the journey, dude.
I got an 11.
So,
Oh,
okay, so there we go.
Nice.
Mordecai, what do you do to help out that doesn't help?
Mordecai, so as the wind is like spinning in the room, Mordecai hasn't taken a hit from the blunt in a while, but because he did the LSD and his eyes are closed and hands are not free. But as he exhales, a lot of smoke starts pouring out of his nose and is combining with the wind, and he seems to be under some sort of distress as doing so.
Okay. And the weed smoke does cause my magic to flicker too. The purple glow of the lights starts to like sputter from the candles.
Okay, so how does Journey help here?
Uh,
I have an idea.
okay, please.
You put down your fidget spinner.
And just
Oh my god!
I put
it
down
was just your hand.
Yeah, I put down my fidget spinner and just joined my other hand with the group, and that's all it needed.
Yeah.
It's just
You lock
completing-
in.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've answered this question yet. What color is Journey's magic?
It's like orange.
Yeah.
It's like an orange pink, the same color as your dice.
My dice. Yep.
Okay. So we've got the purple from the candles. We've got the silver of the smoke that is mixing with the air. And maybe an orange glow sort of reverberates in the circle around us, like in a wave through all of our hands, connecting our hearts.
Wow.
Oh.
French.
Yeah, and that connects the circuit, and the flames go up and then out, and then all the doors in the room slam closed, and one opens, leading down into a dark, abandoned cavern with the soft glow of pure white magic coming out through that doorway.